Today I'm going to be talking about the Boss EV-1-WL MIDI expression pedal that can be used wireless through Bluetooth or wired. I'm going to use it wired. I bought this so that I could use the wah pedal in the Neural DSP plugins, but it does a lot more than that, so let's check it out. So in this example I've pulled up the Stradivari Cello, which is from Complete 14 Collector's Edition, and it sounds awesome just on its own. But the pedal, when you plug it in, it defaults to send expression information, which is something apparently very common, but I've never actually had that before. So it's really cool because I can just go like, and just slowly bring it in, you know, like. All that stuff that they do when they make film scores. So yeah, and you can record that, and it shows as expression, which we can check out. So if we look at it here, you can see this like zigzag stuff kind of in the background is all just expression MIDI information that you can manipulate after if you want, but otherwise it just is a whole another level of being able to control like stringed instruments, for example. Okay, now this is why I bought the pedal. So I've got the Archetype Cory Wong up on the screen here, and you can see I'm moving my foot up and down, and it's moving the wah. And I've done something really cool here. A couple days ago I was trying to figure out how can I record the guitar with the wah just on its own, but then monitor it through an amp on a different channel so that I can then change the amp setting later but record the wah. Because you can record the wah movements as MIDI on a separate track while you're recording, but that gets a bit messy, like if you want to record a solo and you're trying to do multiple takes and that kind of thing. So I'm going to kind of walk you through quickly how I've got this worked out. So on the first track, it's got the Cory Wong with the wah, which is what you see here. And it's outputting, I'm going to kind of zoom in here, to bus 1, which is an auxiliary channel. And you can see the auxiliary channel here. And so it is got bus 1 going into it. And I'm doing nothing with it, it's just at 0. But then I made another track that its input is bus 1, which is a bit weird. So it's going like from a channel out directly to a bus, and out of that bus directly to a channel. And what that allows us to do is print, which is something like if you could record on a bus directly, then you could just do it like that, but it doesn't work because they don't have that. But with this, I can kind of cheat, and then what you get is like, here we go. So it's working, but for example, on the monitoring channel that I'm going to actually record to, if I turn off the amp sim there, it's just the guitar with the wah and no amp sim or anything. Like you can see here in the Cory Wong that all of these are grayed out, and the wah is the only one that's actually activated. So in practical sort of use, let's pretend that we're recording. So I'm going to start recording. And I can't hear the amp because I turned it off. Because that's kind of the whole point. So I'm going to turn the amp back on for monitoring. So now we've got like the Tone King, which is monitoring. And I'm going to try again here. So this is with everything on. And if I play that back, and if I mute the Tone King, what I've recorded I muted the wrong channel. Sorry, here we go, once again. So it's kept the wah recorded, and now if I wanted, I could just go to like a different amp, but it keeps the wah performance. So let's like put on the Gojira just to be obnoxious. So yeah, so there you go. It's awesome. So this way I can record the wah, I can play it however I want without recording like MIDI data. It just prints the performance, and then I can change the amp after, I can change the effects, whatever, as if it was a real wah pedal, because that's kind of, I don't know, I feel like wah pedals, I don't want to mess with the MIDI. It's just whatever I do, it is what it is, and it needs to stay that way. So I know that was a bit crazy, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.